What up? Day 3. Digital detox, baby. My girl wanted to watch a movie last night. I put the kibosh on that. No movies. I'm on my second day. So the last time I ate was Thursday. Didn't eat last night. Not gonna eat till tonight. Maybe I'll even push it till tomorrow, but I think I'm in the mood for a big ass steak today for sure, you know. What are you doing today to change your reality, right? I do this every day, you know. I was just thinking about, I see a friend online. I'm not gonna name them or this and that, but it's always like sad face picture. And then it's like all the comments are like, oh my God, you're so strong and blah, 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 blah. But then a week later, same sad face picture, you know, same issues. Oh, this broke, that broke. I did this. Is this person? And you know, and I know for myself, right? I'm not trying to talk negative about anybody else. It's just something that I've noticed. I know for myself that when I don't look within for my solutions to my issues, and I'm looking without, you know, I'm looking on the outside, superficial, or other people's approval, you know, to tell me I'm strong and I'm doing the right thing, even though I haven't done anything to put in any effort to change my day-to-day path. Like, I never succeed. I don't succeed, you know. I might have small successes here and there, but like just little stuff that's superficial, you know. Like, ooh, I got a new car. Ooh, look at these new sneakers, you know. Oh, this person really likes me, so I must be okay, right? Even though I don't like myself, you know. We can focus on everything else. Well, okay, I can focus on everything else but what's going on inside, you know. I said it before, you know. I used to bring my freaking JBL speaker down here and blast it, right? And whatever's whatever, you know, sometimes I'll probably still do that. I'll come down here with my music, but like, people don't understand, and people would get mad, you know. You're walking by people and they're like, freaking music and blah, 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 depending on the type of music you play, you know. But anyway, a lot of people get mad, you know. But what they don't understand, and what nobody understands, right, is we don't know what struggle that person's going through on the inside, right? And so, like, I had just quit drugs. I just started exercising. You know, I didn't feel good about myself. So I couldn't be in my head thinking about all the shit and the damage and the destruction and chaos that I put in my life over all these years, all the excuses, you know, woulda, coulda, shoulda, if they just only treated me right, or blah, 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 you know, all this this self-victimization shit. Like, you know, once I was able, and don't get me wrong, like, you know, I still fall into the woe is me's every now and then, you know what I mean? I do. I'm like, oh, you know, if I just woulda, if my mom wouldn't have did this, if my stepfather, if the police, if blah, blah, blah. But really, I mean, some things I didn't have control over. You know, I didn't have control of my mom's addiction, my stepfather's addiction, his abuse issues. You know, I didn't have any control over being in childhood poverty and, you know, lead poisoning, and then, you know, having a hard time learning and things like that, you know. Some of those things I couldn't control, right? But the other things, you know, getting involved with law enforcement early on, I could have avoided certain situations, but I wanted to stand out, you know what I mean? I wanted people to respect me and know who I was, you know, or whatever bullshit story I told myself at the time, you know, and oh, they just picking on me, I wasn't even doing anything, and yada, 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 you know. I can't live in that today. You know, I like I said, I can fall into that blame game sometimes, you know. But you have to look in the mirror or on camera and see exactly who's barring you, who's blocking you from your success, you know, and whatever that success may be, you know. Relationships, abstaining from drugs, alcohol, you know, cheap sex, whatever it is, you know, whatever takes you out of yourself. If you can avoid those things and understand that I'm my own worst enemy, and I'm my own savior. You understand that? I'm my own hero, right? You know, who's your hero? You know, I want to be my own hero. I want to be my kid's hero. You know, I want to be my girl's hero. I want to be my community's hero if I can be, you know, or at least in my small way. You know, I don't have these grandiose thoughts that I'm this wonderful, spectacular person, you know, even though it is day 34 of No Excuses 2024, the year of the warrior. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, so it's, I fall into that, you know, talking shit about people when I see them struggling, because the thing that I've realized, and I shut it down now. I really try to shut it down as quickly as I can, you know, once I start thinking, I'm like, oh, you know, we don't understand about, but anyway, like, I understand that when I'm seeing something like that in someone else, right? This self-victimization, you know, the same problem over and over again, the same issues over and over again, you know, no solutions. The reason why I dislike it so much, and the reason why I wanna talk shit, is because that's me. That is me. That's 100% me, you know? I mean, maybe now it's more like 70% me, but, you know, I still got that in me, and I'm fearful of it, you know? And it's the same thing when I see, you know, friends of mine that are morbidly obese and, you know, going through these health issues. Like, that's me. That's me. I was morbidly obese for the last at least 20 years, you know, and I don't want to go back to it, you know? When I see people on all these medications and this and they celebrate, you know, you'll see them holding them up in the fucking pictures and shit. And like, I don't, you know, that's me. That used to be me. I was always on meds, you know, and I was always drug seeking and all this stuff, you know, whatever could take me out of me, you know, so I didn't have to focus on my self-destruction, my self-victimization, my victimhood that I wore as a badge. Like, you didn't come for what I come from, so, and you know, sure, I mean, I guess to a certain extent, like, yeah, you come a long way from where you were. You started from absolute, like below zero, you know, but you done a lot of shit. You come a long way. Even when you were fucked up, you accomplished some shit and did these things, but none of it was enough because it was all exterior, right? I didn't fix the interior, right? And so I had to worry about the exterior. You know, as long as everybody else thought I was okay, why deal with this, right? I don't do that today, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong, you know? I fall into it sometimes where I'm like, they don't, you know, but I mean, like I said earlier in this video, you know? But I really fight doing that today, you know? I can't be a victim. I can't be a victim in my own story. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't be a victim in my life, you know? I can't victimize myself anymore, you know? I can't settle for less. I can't, you know, I can't put up with bullshit, you know, especially from myself. You know, if you're true to yourself, you'll be true to others, you'll be true to the world, you know. I don't have to lie today, I don't have to steal today, I don't have to cheat at things, you know. If I say I'm going to do something, 99.99% of the time I do it, you know. I try to help people when I can, if I can, you know. And, you know, I look out for my family, you know, and try to do the best I can on a day-to-day basis, you know. Focus on the step in front of you, right? Focus on the action on hand, right? Whatever you have to do at that moment to move forward in a positive matter, that's what you do. Work on the inside, right? And you won't have pictures of yourself crying on the internet, or, you know, the same issues over and over again, you know. And like, I mean, I was on so many meds and I was depressed all the time and this and that, and you know, a lot of that had to do with my physicality, my addiction, you know, and not wanting to take care of what's going on inside of here. All right, everybody, I love you. Peace. Have a great day. It's day, 34? No Excuses 2024, Year of the Warrior. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.